Okay, we're back for another brand new video today. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. In today's video we're reviewing the KD box miner by Goldshell. Some of you might have heard about it before and we're going to be reviewing it. I'm going to be talking about some of the specs. I'm going to be talking a wee bit about Goldshell. I'm going to be talking about where I bought it from, how much I bought it for, and I'm going to be talking about the profitability of the box miner currently in 2022. And I'm also going to be discussing a wee bit about why I think you should be getting involved in the KD network or the Kadena network. So without any further ado, let's go straight into it. Come on. Okay, so I'm over here on the Goldshell official website. It's goldshell.com/shop, and this is obviously where they sell their miners. As you can see, obviously they're selling lots of different miners, they mine different cryptos, but we're obviously interested in today the KDA or KD box miner by Goldshell. And you can see it here, you can see its price. So going over to the specs of the device, it's a 1.6 terahash device. It does this at 205 watts, give or take 5%. And noise level is less or equal to 35 dB. They're telling you here what sort of operating temperature you should be running this device in. So what sort of environment you should be running in. It's got Ethernet connection, and also to actually say here, it should really say that there's also Wi-Fi, because I think most of the devices that they're shipping at the minute are also Wi-Fi. So the Ethernet and Wi-Fi, they have a wee Wi-Fi kind of aerial or adapter, whatever you want to call it. You can see the dimensions here and also the weight. So you can tell obviously by the dimension of the weight, it's obviously a very, very small device. And what I would say, if you want to go and see a comparison of the size, please go and check out my short, which I did on the KD box miner. There's a size comparison of the box miner beside kind of standard S10 smartphone, Samsung smartphone, and you can see its size. It's very, very small. The box series by Goldshell is very much made for mining at home and trying to get as many people obviously into mining and supporting decentralizing the network, and that is what these box miners are all about. So I just wanted to say a couple things about Goldshell in general, and I just wanted to say, if you're buying it directly from Goldshell, well, I would say actually it's probably recommended because of the price. Because you're buying it direct, they're always the cheapest. You never really tend to find it cheaper unless it's second hand. Maybe. When you're buying it from a reseller, you'll usually find that the price has been put up by a good number of thousand USD, usually, that's their cut. So if you can get it from Goldshell, that's fantastic, that's definitely what I would recommend. But the wee problem about getting it from Goldshell is usually they sell out very, very quickly because people are wanting these miners so bad. So if you do want to try and get it from Goldshell, what I'd recommend is, I'd recommend you go and follow them on Twitter. On Twitter they announce their drops, and it's a really good way of being notified. If you put your notifications on, you'll get the notification instantly, so that's a good way of being notified about the drops. Also about the Twitter as well, because these KD boxes are so sought after, what Goldshell are doing in order to try and stop botting of the website, what they've been doing recently is they've been putting up a wee calculation, a wee image on Twitter. The answer is used as the password in order to be able to add the miner to your basket. So just be aware of that. About Goldshell as well, when you're checking out, you can only buy their miners with crypto, and they support like a lot of the kind of major cryptos, obviously ETH and Bitcoin, and some tethered or some stable coins, sorry, not tether, but some stable coins they support as well. You can obviously do that using like obviously MetaMask and some of these other kind of Web 3.0 apps. So that's something you need to know. And also what I'd say as well, like Goldshell are excellent for providing support. Go over there if you need any help with any of this stuff, and there's some good tutorials about how to set up your miner. Alrighty. Okay, so in terms of where I bought it from a company called BT Miner. As you can see here, I'm over on Google and you just type in BT Miner, and the first hit, which is bt-miner.com, that is the site. Did a bit of research on Facebook, Instagram, and obviously here, and also I think there's reviews on Trustpilot about them as well, which is very interesting and important. So go and read the reviews if you're interested about buying from BT Miner. and they sell a wide range of different ASIC miners. So on the altcoin section of their website, obviously you can see here other altcoin miners. You have the KD box miner. You can actually see they sell new miners and they also sell used miners. And I just want to say about BT Miner, well, I wasn't too sure because I'd never bought an ASIC miner before, but I gotta say, personally, I'm not being paid to say this or anything, but like I was very pleased with their service. I paid for a brand new miner. I got a brand new miner. I got it within, I would say I got it within 10 days of ordering it. And I had a query and they answered my query via email, and they give you tracking and all that sort of good stuff. So if anyone's a wee bit worried about buying ASICs and getting a reliable supplier, I gotta say from my experience, BT Miner are absolute fantastic. They did a great job. Another good thing about BT Miner is you can pay crypto, but you can also pay by card, and they accept Visa debit, and that is actually what I paid for my miner. Okay, so how much did I buy this miner for? Well, I bought it for around about 6,000 British pounds sterling, which I think that translates to about $8,000 USD. Okay, so in terms of profitability, obviously profitability is very important when you're wanting to buy one of these Goldshell KDA box miners. And they're saying here on Yottabit that it's mining basically 1.3 KDA a day. And I would say that's very, very realistic. I've been mining it for around about 30 to 40 days of mining. And I would say on average, I'm earning about 1.3 KDA a day. I would say that you sometimes maybe earn 1 KDA a day, and then sometimes it goes up a bit, but it's very solid figure. 1.3 is I would say very accurate. And you can see here with a power cost of $0.1 per kilowatt hour, that is going to be getting you a profit of $9.39 at the moment with its current prices. And for just checking out price today on the 18th of January 2022, I'm over on CoinMarketCap, and you can see we've got Kadena here, rank 81 currently, and its dollarage is $7.8 per KDA. And you can see obviously the market has gone down today, for instance, has gone down 7%, 6%. In general, the price of KDA is very much down on its all-time high. So you can see back in November 11th, 2021, you can see obviously it was up at $26 per KDA, and obviously the market has had a fair correction, and at the minute for today, like I said, it's down at 7.8. I think when there are some DEXs and there's obviously a little bit more use cases on the network for trading and doing financial things on the network, I think what you'll see is a real upward trajectory on the price. If you're looking obviously for getting your mining rewards out and getting some of that capital back that you put into maybe some miners, that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking for the coin to definitely grow in price a very substantial amount before I start selling any, for sure. So for me, like I said, this is a long-term hold position for me. So going on to the ROI or return of investment, I'm not going to discuss that in a minute, but you can go and obviously see what they're calculating at these crypto prices on what to mine or ASIC miner value. But because I am not looking to sell the crypto I'm mining at the minute, I'm just looking to hold the crypto until the KDA network has certain pieces of development that I'm looking to see. There's no point me talking about return on investment in this vid. So why should you get involved with the Kadena network? Well, I've got two things that I think are really, really attractive about this network. And number one being, there's no transaction cost between businesses and their customers. And I think this is really attractive and potentially could be a strong case for mass adoption of dApps on the Kadena network. Secondly, I think industrial level scaling, which Kadena supposedly can offer. It is claimed that the network can handle 480,000 transactions per second. So I did a little bit of research and I found that Visa, the payment network, they were in 2017, their network was able to carry 75,000 plus transaction messages per second. And in 2021, Visa were doing on average 6,500 transactions per second when you average that across the whole year. So I believe if Kadena can actually back up what they're saying here in terms of these numbers, and if their network can actually carry that sort of load or that sort of volume, then I personally can see what they're talking about in terms of being able to support a digital economy on their network. And obviously, if that is the case, well, for me, I see that as massive potential for this network. And massive potential for me, that really means massive potential in the KDA coin. So I think good things could be lying ahead for this coin. So just to do a wrap up on the KD box miner, would I recommend that you go and buy it and mine on this device? Yes, I would. I would recommend buying this device for a couple of reasons. So number one, the network is fantastic. I see there's a lot of potential in the network. Number two, it's profitable as it stands. It's profitable right now. Number three, it's very, very quiet. It's definitely under 35 dBs of noise, and to be honest, when it's up and running, it's actually quieter than quite a few graphics cards I've ever mined on. Number four is size. It's small. It can be put in lots of different places, ideal for home mining. And number five, very, very energy efficient. Obviously, that's just my personal thoughts on the matter, but please do let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the Kadena network? What do you think of the KDA box miner? And do you see it having as much potential as I see it having? Also, furthermore, please let me know if you want to see any more Kadena content. If you do, put it down in the comment section below what you would like to see, and hopefully I can make some videos about it. So thanks so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed the content. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and please share the content. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye just now.